Hi, everybody. Well, happy Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in today. I am at one of my kids' school waiting for pickup for that, but I just wanted to hop on here and let everybody know what I was doing today. Today was very busy, but in a good way, and it was fun. I got a lot of good things done. So today is absolutely gorgeous outside. Yesterday was pouring dumping rain and gray and gloomy, and today it's beautiful. So early this morning, I got myself showered and ready. Everybody got ready for school. Got everybody to school except for one of my kiddos needed to go to the dentist because he was having some pain. So he had a silver cap put on a back tooth a few years ago, and now the new adult tooth is trying to grow out, but the cap has been so sore he could just tiny little touch pain. So we took him in, and they said that you could leave it and it could take a few months for the new tooth to grow and push that one out, or remove the tooth and the silver cap now. So he actually wanted it gone. I'm really proud of him for doing that. He's almost 9 years old, and he was like immediately like, get it out. I don't want to be dealing with that. And he did excellent through the whole process. Very proud of him. And then after that was quick. I think we were in and out of there less than an hour. So let's see, after that we had gone to a library to get seeds. So I don't know where you are, or if you've checked with your local libraries, but most libraries have a seed library, and that is where they have free seeds. So we have a local farm.
I don't know what you mean by, we have a local.
Oh, sorry, my car is talking to me. I pushed the Bluetooth on the car. Anyways, so a local farm provides the seeds. Now it's an arrangement of different vegetables, and they get them in, seasonally as you're supposed to be doing them, and flowers for pollinators, right? To bring the bees and stuff. So we got 10 packs of seeds from the first library. And then after that we went to a shop, and I got him a little strawberry sundae ice cream from after the dentist. She said to give him cold foods today, so he had that. I got some dish soap and sponges, and I think that's it from there. So then after that we went to a different library that is supposed to also have the seed library setup. So the other one and he checked out a bunch of books. He got like 15 books from one library, and then I think we got 3 or 4 from the next. The next library didn't have such an arrangement, but she did come over and say that in a couple weeks they're gonna restock in this, so I'm gonna be paying attention with that, and that'll give me enough time too to get all these seeds started. And in 2 weeks time I'm gonna know what has germinated, what's doing well. Maybe I need to pick up another extras of something that didn't do well. But I need to show you my tomato plants are like this tall. They're so cute, little babies. And it looks like my chili pepper, my jalapeno plants are going to sprout. I see a little something there underneath the dirt, so that is excellent. I'm so excited. So I've got 4 of those tomatoes going so far, and then 4 of the chilies. And again, I am trying to produce as much as possible for my yard size, because We are being hit financially. We are being hit by, like everyone else, just so much uncertainty right now with the government and our world. And and if I can, my mother always had a huge beautiful garden, my grandmother did, and they always did the victory garden no matter what was going on in life, and it helps to keep things stable, right, if you have that. And with my recent health issues of high blood pressure, I cannot skip on fresh vegetables and fruit every single day. I have to get those in, 3 to 4 cups a day. Otherwise, I can feel the difference. And so I'm getting all those going. So I'm just super excited and feel so blessed that they have the seed library, and those are free. So the first library, I got lots of vegetables. The second library, I think I got 1 additional vegetable and about 3 or 4 different flowers. I got like a nasturtium, which is also edible and for the pollinators, and some other kind of white bloom. It's going to be like a fluff ball looking type of flower. And I'm going to make another video later with all the seeds that I've gotten, so I can go through that. But I think, if you are able, even if you just have pots, I see many people growing tomatoes and chilies and everything indoors. If you got a window that gets hit by some sunshine throughout the day, you can grow things. I've had green onions growing in my fridge for like a month, and they just keep reproducing. I just put them in a mason jar with some water and stick them right in there from the store. Instead of leaving them in the drawer, you put them in a jar of water, and they just keep going. So and I added that into my meal yesterday. I had a little bit of Spanish rice, a little bit of black beans, 1 whole sliced up tomato, just fresh tomato, and then 1 whole stick or stalk of the green onion from the fridge. And it adds so much freshness and flavor, especially in my situation. I need to be careful of my salt, and so in replacement of that, I need to really bump up my herbs and different flavors to feel satiated, and it works, and it's really nice. So we had gone to that second library. We got some more books and seeds, and while I was there, I got notified from another library that's the closest one to us that my book that I had on hold for being a part of the book club there was ready for pickup. And it wasn't supposed to get here till the 9th. And so that's good. Today's the 4th or 5th, I believe. I think it's the 5th. So I'm able to get that early and get started on that. So I'm excited. I had a goal of last year that I wanted to join a book club. And last year I had made contact, last January, made contact with the woman who runs it and got signed up for their emails and all that. And I just was never able to do it. I think January and February, I got the books and didn't read it. So here we are again. We are February of the next year. And I am really going to dedicate this time to myself to do this, because I used to love reading. I used to just go through them, and I need to do it again. So after that, we went to go pick up that book. And then we went by the pharmacy, but it was closed. So then I came home and picked up my other child from school. So now I'm at another school waiting to pick up another child. And then I will go pass back through the pharmacy drive-through to pick up something. And then go back home. I am going to just lay down for like 30 minutes before I have to take one of my other children to his sports practice. And then we will come home, get home around 6 o'clock this evening. And then at 7, I have a Bible study with the current church that the new church that I started attending. So I'm super excited for that. Yeah. Oh, I really wanted to make some treat or something to take to the Bible study, but I don't see that happening. I don't have things on hand where I can whip it up quickly. And like I said, we have been on the go, and I have to relax to keep, I think my blood pressure is fine today. I feel okay, but I need to maintain that and not wear myself out. So I will just plan on that for next week. Better planning so that I can bring some refreshments or treats or something to the Bible study. So that's how my day is going. It has been busy, but a good kind of busy, and I will make another video. Hold on, that's my daughter saying that she's going to be late coming out of class because she needs to fix something for one of her classes. Okay, that's fine. So I have more time to sit here for a few minutes. So I'm going to make another video about the seeds that I got. I will show the little plants that I have going. And I cleaned up my backyard yesterday of all like trash and toys around. So that's good. I have a lot of like the real wet, soggy, dead leaves and stuff around, like the organic matter. And I'm thinking I just want to gather it all up and just put it in a planter box that I have because it's good for the soil to break down. So I want to do that. And then just get all my little seed starter pots set up and get them filled with the dirts and stuff. But that's going to be a tomorrow project. But I'll make a video while I'm doing that for anybody that's interested. So gardening is something I've been trying to do for several years, and I do it little by little. And I'm going to, in my keeping my blood pressure down and connecting more with God, gardening goes along with that for me. It's connected me to earth and nature and what God provides for us. And it's a very calm and soothing activity. And I feel like our garden is going to thrive better this year because I'm going to be more attentive, and I'm going to take things slower and pay more attention and care to them. At some point when the plants get larger, the last few years, I just water it, and I don't really take much care to it. So I'm going to give it more TLC, and I think it's going to see if that will help things be more fruitful. Last year we had a good amount of tomatoes, a few chilies. I think I got one little baby bell pepper. We had a few raspberries. My raspberry bush, I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't look well right now because it's in the winter, right? But I'm pretty sure it's going to come back to fruitfulness. We had a very good amount of green beans last year. So they didn't have the traditional type of green beans I'm used to at the seed library. But I will show you what I got. I did get one of their type, but I think it's more for the bean than the actual green beans. So I'll have to pick that up on a separate situation. And then, what else did I do last year that did well? I'm trying to think. I added more flowers to my garden last year. And there's one that's called a Spanish marigold, and it's like a very small type of marigold compared to the regular size. And it is still there. It's there year round, and it smells really nice. It's like a low ground kind of bush thing, but it's really beautiful. And so I am gonna get more of that because I love it. And it's, I have 2 butterfly bushes that I planted, and I'm excited to see them come back, excuse me, again this year. Now they need to be, I feel like it's gonna take like 5 years before you see them in their full like stance. And then we had one of our cats pass away a couple years ago now. I can't believe it's been that long. And so I buried him in our backyard, and I put a beautiful perennial flower over him, and that has come back beautifully. I will show you that. And the flowers are, the little bloom of them are forming. And so I just got filled with so much happiness and joy when I saw, because in the winter it was completely gone, like there was like nothing there. I was like, oh no, and here it is, all full back completely, and it's so beautiful. And my thought process was that with that was, we couldn't afford to have him cremated. It's over $1,000 for a small pet to be cremated. And I was just like, how am I going to bury him? Because we don't own the home that we live in. And so I was like, when we move, I don't want to leave him there. It was really sad. And so I had an idea to plant the flower where he is. And then that way, when we move, we will bring the flower, dig the flower up and bring the plant with us, hoping and praying that it will maintain and not die off of shock or something whenever we do move. Who knows, when or if we do, maybe when if the landlord ever wants to decides to sell the property, maybe we'll buy this one. I don't know, who knows. But I just was so happy to see that his flowers are coming back so beautifully. And we have a catio. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a cat house that like an outdoor structure where the cats can be outside. So it's like framed all in wood, and then it has chicken wire going around, and it has a really nice door on it. Over the winter we put plastic all the way around it so that they can be warm and dry in there. So I'm trying to open this gum pack. And then I kind of use like a greenhouse situation also when it's gonna be warming up a little bit closer to spring, because it has shelving all around so that they can walk around and jump up and down and stuff. And so I just pick off this one side area that they don't use too much, or they climb up and down the other side, and I can put some plants out there. So I was cleaning that out yesterday too, refreshing it, and they have their blankets up in there, and they have a cat tree in there where they can lay or scratch on it and stuff like that. So that's really nice. So yeah, just regular old life stuff. We're gonna have to have our back fence redone, so that has been pretty bad for a while. But the other 2 sides of the backyard, the fences are this one is like 4 years old, and then the one on the side just got done last year. So it's just time. We have to do the back fence now. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on and share with you guys what's going on in my life. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And I love to hear about people's gardens and stuff. So if anybody has any tips or tricks, or just want to share photos or anything at all, please do that, because that is why I am on here, because I want to meet people that are all over the world, and just make friends with people. So I appreciate your time and tuning in, and I will see you soon in my next video. Take care.